In a comedic showdown of epic proportions, Katt Williams threw verbal punches at Kevin Hart on Club Shay Shay, calling him an industry plant. It was like a comedy roast turned serious, and Katt wasn't holding back. However, as expected, Kevin Hart didn't take it lying down. He fired back with tweets hotter than a jalapeno.
My frustration with Katt Williams comes from, you keep pointing at Hollywood. Hollywood this, the white man, this, and this. When do you take responsibility for your actions?
This was until Tory Hart, Kevin's ex-wife, dropped a bombshell announcement. The plot thickens. Fans are scratching their heads. What could possibly be Kevin Hart's reaction to this unexpected twist? Find out in this video. Kevin Hart response. It all started with a no-holds-barred interview on Club Shay Shay, where Katt Williams, known for his unfiltered and controversial remarks, took aim at none other than comedy superstar Kevin Hart. Katt Williams accused Hart of being an industry plant, questioning the authenticity of his rise to stardom. The world was left in disbelief as Williams unleashed a barrage of insults and candid revelations about not only Hart, but also other comedians and performers. Sitting across from former NFL star and media personality Shannon Sharpe, Katt didn't hold back. He rehashed accusations against Cedric the Entertainer over an allegedly stolen joke and named Hart among the casualties, calling him an industry plant who was handpicked by Hollywood studios. Katt claimed that Hart had his deals lined up even before he arrived in Los Angeles, challenging Hart's narrative of being a self-made artist. Katt didn't stop there. He questioned the memory of Hollywood, claiming that no one could recall a sold-out Kevin Hart show, a line forming for him, or a standing ovation at any comedy club. According to Katt, Kevin Hart had his sitcom on network television and even directed his own movie called Soul Plane within his first year in LA. This, according to Katt, was unprecedented and raised suspicions about Hart's rapid success. Kevin Hart didn't take Katt's accusations lying down. In a tweet that quickly went viral, Hart dismissed Katt Williams' remarks, writing, "Gotta get that anger up out your champ." It was a clear indication that Hart wasn't fazed by the insults and was ready to defend his reputation. But Hart didn't stop at just a tweet. He used the opportunity to promote his upcoming Netflix comedy, Lift, taking another jab at Katt. In a clever move, Kevin Hart referenced a moment in the movie trailer where his co-star, Gugu Mbatha-Raw, says, "They really love you." It was a subtle yet powerful way for Hart to assert his popularity and remind everyone that he had the support of his fans. The feud between Kevin Hart and Katt Williams quickly caught the attention of fans and fellow comedians alike. Fans were divided, with some passionately defending their favorite comedian and others finding themselves caught in the middle. Social media platforms became battlegrounds for heated debates as fans debated the merits of each comedian's arguments. The feud sparked conversations about the nature of success in the entertainment industry and the challenges faced by comedians of different backgrounds. Industry experts and commentators also chimed in, offering their insights into the feud and its implications. Some saw the clash as a reflection of the competitive nature of the industry, where success can breed envy and resentment. Others viewed it as a symptom of a larger issue within the entertainment world, where artists are pitted against each other for the sake of headlines and drama. The feud took an unexpected turn when Kevin Hart's ex-wife, Tory Hart, made a surprising revelation. Before we delve into this revelation, let's take a trip down memory lane and explore the history of their relationship. Kevin Hart and Tory Hart were once a power couple in the entertainment industry. They met in the early 2000s and quickly fell in love. The couple tied the knot in 2003 and went on to have two beautiful children together, Heaven and Hendrix. Kevin Hart's rise to fame began in the late 2000s when he started gaining recognition for his stand-up comedy performances. His unique style, infectious energy, and relatable humor quickly made him a fan favorite. Kevin's career skyrocketed with the release of his stand-up specials such as I'm a Grown Little Man and Laugh at My Pain. As Kevin's star continued to rise, he ventured into the world of acting, landing roles in hit movies like Ride Along, Think Like a Man, and Central Intelligence. His comedic timing and natural charisma made him a sought-after actor in Hollywood. While Kevin was making waves in the entertainment industry, Tory Hart was also pursuing her own dreams. She had a passion for comedy and acting, and she worked hard to establish herself as a talented performer. Tory made her mark in the comedy scene with her hilarious stand-up routines, often drawing inspiration from her own life experiences. She showcased her comedic chops in various comedy clubs and even appeared on popular shows like Def Comedy Jam and Comic View. Despite their shared love for comedy, Kevin and Tory's relationship faced its fair share of challenges. The pressures of fame and the demands of their respective careers took a toll on their marriage, leading to their separation in 2010 and ultimately their divorce in 2011. However, despite the end of their romantic relationship, Kevin and Tory remained committed to co-parenting their children and maintaining a cordial relationship. relationship. They put their differences aside for the sake of their family. Over the years, both Kevin and Tory continued to pursue their careers and achieve success in their respective fields. Kevin became one of the most recognizable and highest paid comedians in the world, while Tory continued to make a name for herself as a talented comedian and actress. Now, fast forward to the present day, where Tory Hart has made a surprising announcement that has caught everyone's attention. She revealed on Instagram that she will be joining forces with none other than Katt on his upcoming Dark Matters tour. This unexpected collaboration has left fans and industry insiders wondering about the dynamics between Kevin, Tory, and Katt. How will Kevin react to his ex-wife teaming up with his rival? Will there be any tension or animosity, or will Kevin take the high road and show his support for Tory's career? However, Kevin surprised everyone with his gracious and supportive response. When approached by TMZ for a comment, Kevin expressed nothing but positivity and love for Tory's career move.
My success is my success. I want everybody to win. I love everybody. I hope the tour is great.
Kevin Hart: my success is my success. I want everybody to win. I love everybody. I hope the tour is great. Some fans claimed Kevin's statement showcased his maturity and his desire for everyone to succeed. Despite any past differences or controversies, he chose to take the high road and show his support for Tory. As the tour progresses, it will be interesting to see how this unexpected partnership unfolds. Will Kevin continue to cheer Tory on from the sidelines? One thing is for sure: Kevin Hart's reaction to Tory Hart's tour announcement with Katt has left fans and industry insiders impressed. To truly understand the intensity of the clash between Kevin Hart and Katt, we must delve into their history of conflict. These two comedic powerhouses have had their fair share of public disagreements, with each incident adding fuel to the fire that eventually led to the explosive Club Shay Shay interview. Beef timeline. One of the earliest conflicts between Hart and Katt arose when Hart defended his frequent collaborator, Tiffany Haddish. In 2018, during a radio morning show interview on Atlanta's V103, Katt launched a scathing attack on Haddish's stand-up comedy abilities. He claimed that she hadn't proven the ability to tell jokes back-to-back for an hour to nobody. Katt even suggested that Haddish's fame was a result of making jokes that pandered to white audiences. Hart, always one to stand up for his friends, came to Haddish's defense. While promoting their film Night School on the radio show The Breakfast Club, Hart didn't hold back. He stated that Katt had already had his shot in Hollywood, but blew it because he didn't show up to work. Hart alleged that Katt would blow off promotional shoots and trips, becoming a risk to the studios. He even accused Katt of choosing drugs over his career. In the Club Shay Shay interview, Katt addressed Hart's 2018 statements, vehemently denying taking drugs and claiming that he was never under the influence of anything. He challenged Hart's accusations, stating that he had never scared off studios and directing Shannon Sharpe to check his IMDb profile for proof. Williams also took the opportunity to attack Haddish once again, criticizing her stand-up resume. Haddish wasted no time in responding to Williams' remarks. She took to Instagram, clarifying that she wasn't mad at him, but pointing out that he had gotten his facts wrong. Haddish assured Williams that she would send him a reminder text to set the record straight. She also compared him to Charleston White, an online personality known for making controversial statements. The past conflicts between Kevin Hart and Katt laid the groundwork for the claims made by Katt on Club Shay Shay. The tension had been building for years. One part of this feud that people are still struggling to wrap their heads around is the industry plant allegation labeled at Kevin Hart. You don't hear this type of claim made about comedians. The rise of the industry plant accusation can be traced back to the early 2010s, when artists like Chance the Rapper faced intense scrutiny and skepticism surrounding their rapid ascent to stardom. Chance, known for his unique style and introspective lyrics, found himself at the center of controversy, as many questioned the authenticity of his success. Accusations of being an industry plant were hurled at him, suggesting that his rise was not a result of genuine talent and hard work, but rather a carefully orchestrated plan by record labels. The fundamental issue with being labeled an industry plant in hip-hop lies in the genre's emphasis on personal backstories and struggles. Many hip-hop artists use their music as a platform to share their experiences of overcoming adversity and rising from difficult circumstances. By presenting themselves as self-made success stories, these artists establish a deep connection with their audience, who relate to their stories of resilience and triumph. The accusation of being an industry plant challenges the authenticity of an artist's narrative. It suggests that they are deceiving their audience by portraying themselves as independent and self-driven, while secretly benefiting from industry backing and financial support. This not only undermines the artist's credibility, but also trades on the sympathy and empathy of their fans, who may have connected with their stories of struggle. The idea of an industry plant became more popular with the rise of social media and streaming platforms in the music industry. Now, artists can become famous quickly through online find fans and playlists driven by algorithms. This changed the game, letting unknown artists get big without relying on the usual industry gatekeepers. Streaming technology played a significant role in the rise of industry plants. In 2019, Billboard made changes to its chart data, giving more weight to streamed songs and albums. This shift resulted in unexpected anomalies appearing on the charts and made it easier for unknown artists to go viral and have hits. Additionally, platforms like Spotify introduced the autoplay function, which automatically plays music based on the listener's preferences. These changes allowed artists to gain traction and popularity without the need for extensive promotion or industry connections. The rise of industry plants in hip-hop sparked a broader conversation about the influence of record labels and the authenticity of success in the music industry. While some argue that being labeled an industry plant is a testament to an artist's marketability and industry support, others view it as a betrayal of the genre's core values. The accusation challenges the notion of authenticity and raises questions about the role of industry backing in an artist's rise to fame. While the concept of industry plants originated in the hip-hop world, it quickly spread beyond its boundaries and infiltrated other genres such as pop, indie, and punk. One notable example is Lana Del Rey, whose transformation and rebranding around the release of her breakthrough single Video Games sparked accusations of being an industry plant. Critics argued that her sudden rise to fame and the carefully crafted image she presented were indicative of a manufactured persona rather than genuine talent. Billie Eilish, another pop sensation, also faced accusations of being an industry plant. Eilish's unique style and haunting vocals captivated audiences worldwide, but some questioned whether her success was the result of industry backing rather than her own merit. In response to these allegations, Eilish expressed her disbelief in the concept of industry plants, stating, "I don't believe in the industry plant because it's actually impossible to make someone genuinely successful and it be fake." In the indie music scene, where authenticity and DIY ethos are highly valued, accusations of being an industry plant carried significant weight. Artists like Phoebe Bridgers and Clairo, who gained popularity through their lo-fi bedroom recordings, faced intense scrutiny regarding their rise to fame. Critics argued that their success was manufactured and that they were not truly independent artists. The punk genre, known for its rebellious and anti-establishment ethos, was not immune to accusations of industry plants. The pop-punk outfit, the Tramp Stamps, for example, faced a barrage of criticism and was labeled as the most hated band on TikTok. The term industry plant is usually linked to the music world. However, it can now apply to other entertainment areas, as we've seen in the situation Katt described involving Kevin Hart. Katt Williams is no stranger to controversy and confrontation. Throughout his career, the comedian has found himself embroiled in numerous feuds with fellow comedians, actors, and musicians. Let's look at some of them. Katt Williams versus everybody. One feud that has captured the attention of comedy fans is the ongoing clash between Katt Williams and Cedric the Entertainer. The tension between these two comedians dates back to 2021 when Katt made a shocking accusation against Cedric, claiming that he had stolen one of his best jokes. It all started when Katt appeared on a radio show and accused Cedric of joke theft. Katt Williams alleged that Cedric had stolen his closing bit for BET's 1998 Comic View show, where he reenacted someone driving a car while playing loud music. According to Katt, Cedric had watched him perform the joke at the Comedy Store and later incorporated it into his routine on the original Kings of Comedy tour. A year later, Cedric addressed Katt's allegations during an episode of Club Shay Shay. He dismissed the claims as ridiculous and stated that he had seen Katt perform multiple times without any mention of the alleged joke theft. Cedric emphasized that the whole controversy was blown out of proportion and fueled by internet rumors. He revealed that he had responded to Katt's accusations, but Katt had not reciprocated, leading Cedric to leave the matter behind. However, Katt had a different perspective on the situation. He acknowledged that Cedric's interview on Club Shay Shay was one of the reasons he agreed to appear on the show. Katt claimed that Cedric had underestimated him, thinking he was just a no-name comedian whose joke theft would go unnoticed. Katt saw this as an opportunity to confront Cedric and set the record straight. During his interview on Club Shay Shay, Katt doubled down on his critique of Cedric. He described Cedric as a walrus who couldn't sing, dance, or write jokes. Katt even went as far as criticizing Cedric's comedy specials, claiming that they were so bad that they weren't available on popular streaming platforms like Netflix or Tubi. These scathing remarks further fueled the flames of their feud and intensified the rivalry between the two comedians. Cedric, on the other hand, responded to Williams' claims through an Instagram comment. He defended his career and legacy, stating that his success couldn't be reduced to one joke that Katt claimed as his own. Cedric highlighted his extensive filmography, including over 40 movies, and the impact he had made in the industry. He also mentioned his contributions to Katt's career, referencing Katt's old stage name, Katt in the Hat, and their shared performances at the Gibson an amphitheater. In an exclusive interview with ET, Cedric further addressed the feud, expressing his frustration with the spread of misinformation on blogs and social media. He emphasized the importance of sticking to the facts and not getting caught up in false narratives. Cedric made it clear that he stood by his accomplishments and refused to let the feud overshadow his success. Such is the case with the ongoing feud between Katt Williams and Charlamagne the God. The feud between these two individuals began after Katt's controversial interview made headlines, and Charlamagne shared his thoughts on the matter. Soon after Williams' interview gained attention, Charlamagne took to The Breakfast Club, a popular radio show, to share his perspective. He disagreed with Katt's allegations of industry plants and criticized Katt for not calling out the individuals with the real power. Charlamagne believed that Katt was reluctant to confront those who held significant influence in the comedy industry. Charlamagne also came to the defense of fellow comedian Kevin Hart, whom Katt had criticized during his interview. Katt had claimed that Hart's rise to success was not organic, but Charlamagne vehemently disagreed. He pointed out that Hart had faced his fair share of struggles, including the failure of his NBC sitcom and the underperformance of his film, Soul Plane. Charlamagne argued that Hart's success was hard-earned and not the result of any industry manipulation. The feud between Katt Williams and Charlamagne escalated when the radio host made harsh comments about Katt's actions and future prospects. Charlamagne expressed concern for Williams, stating, "If Katt Williams does not start moving in a different route, he's going to end up dead or in jail." These words sparked outrage from Katt Williams fans and further fueled the animosity between the two. Another feud that has garnered attention is the clash between Katt Williams and Chris Rock. The feud between these two comedians began in March 2016 when Katt made controversial remarks about Chris Rock during an interview with the Chicago Morning Takeover. During the interview, Katt referred to Rock as the King of Coons and made derogatory comments about his appearance and personal life. Katt accused Rock of not liking black women and criticized him for not supporting other black comedians. These inflammatory remarks sparked outrage and set the stage for a heated feud between the two comedic talents. Interestingly, Katt initially intended to criticize Kevin Hart during his stand-up set, but he ended up targeting Rock instead, whom he believed was the head of the snake when it came to sellouts in the comedy industry. Katt expressed his intention to cut off the head of Chris Rock during one of his upcoming stand-up specials, vowing to make a statement about Rock's alleged betrayal of the black community. Rock responded to Williams' comments in a subtle yet impactful manner. He posted an old picture of himself with Williams on Instagram, captioned, "It's Old Picture Thursday." This response was seen as a way for Rock to dismiss Williams' remarks and indicate that he was not interested in engaging in a public feud. These feuds can extend beyond comedy and into the music industry. Such is the case with the ongoing feud between Katt Williams and Sean Diddy Combs. The feud between these two individuals began when Katt made controversial comments about Diddy during a viral interview. During the interview, Katt discussed turning down a staggering $50 million multiple times to protect his integrity. He took a jab at Diddy, criticizing his partying lifestyle and insinuating that Diddy engaged in sexual acts to boost his career. Katt claimed that he had resisted Diddy's advances, stating, "Cause P. Diddy wants to party, and you got to tell him no. You got to tell him no." These remarks alluded to the ongoing sexual assault lawsuits surrounding Diddy at the time. Katt further emphasized that he had evidence to support his claims, stating, "See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely." Since the interview, Diddy has not publicly responded to Katt Williams' comments. Collaborations can sometimes lead to unexpected feuds. Such was the case with Katt Williams and Ricky Smiley, whose dispute traces back to their involvement in the film Friday After Next. The tension between these two comedians began to simmer during the casting process, as they were initially slated for different roles that would ultimately shape their careers. In an interview with Club Shay Shay in 2023, Smiley dropped a bombshell revelation about the film's casting. He disclosed that he was originally supposed to play the character Money Mike. This role would later become iconic for Katt Williams. Conversely, Katt was initially slated to portray Santa Claus. However, a sudden change of plans altered the course of their careers. According to Smiley, a decision was made to switch their roles, with Katt taking on the role of Money Mike and Smiley assuming the character of Santa Claus. This unexpected change left Smiley feeling slighted, as he believed the role of Money Mike was tailor-made for him. He expressed his frustration, stating, "Katt Williams is supposed to play my character, and someone came along and said, no, we want Katt Williams to play Mike." Katt, on the other hand, had a different perspective on the matter. During his interview with Shannon Sharpe, he vehemently denied Smiley's claims and shed light on the audition process for the film. Williams revealed that he auditioned as the 201st comedian for the role of Money Mike, with a staggering 200 other black comedians vying for the same part. He questioned Smiley's assertion that he had already shot the role before the auditions took place, calling it a blatant lie. The feud between Williams and Smiley escalated as Williams continued to expose what he believed to be Smiley's falsehoods. He took aim at Smiley's acting abilities, particularly when it came to playing male characters. Williams boldly stated, "He and Tyler Perry military can't play a man to save their life, they play good women. This scathing remark not only targeted Smiley, but also brought Tyler Perry into the crossfire. Smiley, however, was quick to defend himself against Williams' accusations. On his morning show, he adamantly stated, "I had no reason to lie about that." Smiley clarified that the decision to switch their roles was made to add a unique twist to the character of Money Mike, making the film even funnier. He acknowledged that he would not have been able to execute the role in the same way Katt did, emphasizing that the change was a better decision overall. Katt Williams found himself embroiled in a heated dispute with another legendary figure, Steve Harvey. The feud between these two comedic powerhouses first came to light in 2008 and has continued to simmer over the years, with both comedians taking shots at each other. The public feud between Katt and Harvey began when Katt challenged Harvey to a stand-up comedy battle. The two eventually shared the stage on New Year's Eve in Detroit that year, where Katt took the opportunity to make several digs at Harvey. This marked the beginning of a long-standing feud that would resurface years later. In the recent interview with Shannon Sharpe on Club Shay Shay, Katt reignited the feud by insinuating that Harvey had plagiarized material from fellow comedian Mark Curry. Katt claimed that Harvey had copied elements of Curry's show Hangin' with Mr. Cooper and incorporated them into his own show, The Steve Harvey Show. This accusation struck a nerve with Harvey and his fans, as it questioned his originality and authenticity as a comedian. Williams didn't stop there. He went on to mock Harvey's appearance, particularly his signature high-top fade hairstyle. Mimicking Harvey's response, Williams imitated him, saying, "I didn't want to be a movie star." He criticized Harvey's decision to stick to hosting Family Feud instead of pursuing a career in movies, suggesting that Harvey lacked the range and talent to make it as a movie star. The feud between Katt Williams and Harvey took a personal turn when Katt compared Harvey's appearance to that of Mr. Potato Head. He ridiculed Harvey's physical features, implying that he didn't fit the mold of a leading man in Hollywood. Williams further claimed that there are thousands of new scripts in Hollywood every year, none of which would ask for a bumpkin black dude like Harvey. Harvey has not shied away from responding to Williams' jabs. However, the feud between the two has yet to be fully resolved, leaving fans and fellow comedians eagerly awaiting the next chapter in their ongoing battle. Feuds in the entertainment industry are not limited to clashes between comedians or actors. Sometimes unexpected disputes arise between artists from different realms of entertainment. Such was the case with Katt Williams and the Philadelphia hip-hop duo Young Guns, composed of rappers Young Chris and Neef Buck. Their short-lived feud, which took place in 2005, added another layer of controversy to Katt's already eventful career. The feud between Williams and Young Guns began when the duo took a shot at Katt in their song Set It Off. In the track, they referred to Katt Williams' character from Friday After Next, Money Mike, as a fake pimp. This unexpected diss caught the attention of Williams, who was not one to back down from a confrontation. In response, Katt teamed up with West Coast rapper The Game, who also had his beef with Young Guns, to release a diss track. The duo unleashed a freestyle over the instrumental of Young Guns' Set It Off, using the opportunity to flame the group. Katt wasted no time in delivering scathing lines, rapping, "The Young Guns and both of your fans. Somebody in your camp should have told you to stop it. Now you two rappers getting by a comic." The feud between Williams and Young Guns was short-lived but intense. It added another chapter to the colorful history of Katt Williams' career. These feuds have showcased the competitive and sometimes volatile nature of the comedy and music industries. They have sparked conversations about representation, gatekeeping, and the responsibilities of successful individuals. Williams' clashes with fellow artists have highlighted the power of words and the impact they can have on reputations and careers. If you enjoyed this video, click on the card showing on your screen right now for more videos.